What's up, guys? It's Feeve Chief here, and today I'm going to be showing you some investments you can make for evolutions in EAFC 24 that can help you make a ton of coins at the beginning of the game. But before we jump into that, I'm going to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get right into this video. Alright boys, so diving into this video, first of all, if you don't know what evolutions are essentially this new card type and thing that are implemented into EAFC 24, where you can use select players that fit requirements, and basically you can upgrade their stats, their rating, weak foot skill moves through using them in-game and completing certain objectives. However, as mentioned, you can only use players that fit specific criteria, and we just got our first leaked set of criteria for evolutions, which is going to impact the market big time, and we can make a lot of coins off of. So this tweet comes from FootZone here, super reliable source, and it shows player requirements for evolutions: shooting maximum 78, pace maximum 81, overall rating maximum 78, and weak foot maximum 4-star. So with these requirements, we can essentially then pick out the best players and the players that people are going to use the most for evolutions. And these are going to go up in price because, number one, there's going to be a lot of demand for these players overall because people want the best players and to upgrade them to get the best team. And number two, whenever you evolve a player and they get upgraded, this item becomes untradeable, taking that player off of the market then. So there's going to be less supply, less players on the market, and a lot of people buying these guys up to get in their teams. So how do we know what players to invest in then? So we're going to jump over to Footbin here. And what I've done is I've essentially made a filter that kind of filters on that criteria. So the rating is capped at 78. I've put the pace capped at 81 and a minimum of 70. I've capped the shooting at 78. And this essentially just allows us to go through here and kind of pick out the players that people are going to use the most. And I've gone and tossed a Premier League filter on here just because the Prem is always the most popular league. The players are always the most expensive. So there's a couple cards I've picked out that I think are going to be great. Now, the number one best card that I think people are going to use the most for evolutions is going to be this Joe Willock card. If we have a look at this, he fits all the requirements. He's got exactly 78 rating, which is the max. He's got exactly 81 pace, which is the max. He's a really well-rounded card here. Good stats, can play center mid, can play CDM. If you upgrade his skill moves in weak foot, he could play cam. He's got decent stamina. This is overall just a really, really good early game center mid here. So I think this is kind of a no-brainer. This guy's going to be a good investment at the beginning of the game. A lot of people are going to be buying him up so that they can evolve this card. So Joe Willock was kind of the first one I had my eye on there. Now, another guy that I liked the look of here was Mateus Cunha. So he is Wolves, which doesn't help us a ton here. However, he is Brazilian, which is a great nation. He's 4-star, 4-star, 78 rated. He's got 80 pace, 78 shooting, 82 drip. He's overall a great card, and I think he's another guy that a lot of people are going to choose to evolve early on in the game here. So I think Mateus Cunha is another great option when it comes to these cards. And again, that's just two cards in the Premier League here. Now, again, I suggest looking at Premier League cards because these are typically the most popular. However, we can look elsewhere and we can look at examples of like just popular players. So let's see, like for example, every Man United person is going to want to use Garnacho. Let's see if he fits the requirements. So Garnacho does not fit the requirements. His pace is too high here. And then, for example, if you checked out a popular player like, I don't know, Harvey Elliott, let's see if he fits the requirements. And it's basically just about picking out the players that we think are going to be most popular here. So, for example, Harvey Elliott, I think, could be a decent one that rises in price because a lot of Liverpool fans, he's English, Prem, 4-star, 4-star. He could be a guy that a lot of people choose to evolve as well. Now, I still think Joe Willock would be my number one go-to investment. And it's all going to depend. It's going to be weird based on when they drop these requirements. If they're in the game right at the beginning, then it's going to be weird to see where those prices go. However, if we don't get these evolution requirements right at the beginning, that means that, we're going to get them down the line, maybe at full release, maybe a week later, whatever it may be. So, it's important that whenever we see evolutions requirements come out, we can easily go to Footbin here and go to that players section and sort and find the guys that are going to fit it best. So, for example, if the next set after this is like maximum 81 rating, maximum 85 pace, you can just go in here, set your rating, max 81, and then just put like a minimum 75 on it, and then come in here for the stats and set the pace maximum 85. And this is going to be a way we're going to be able to make coins all year, because there's not just going to be one set of evolutions. That's not going to be the only set of requirements. We're going to see this throughout the year. So every time we get a new set of criteria, it's about finding the players that best fit that criteria, and people are going to want to evolve the most. So hopefully that was a good enough explanation for you guys. If that didn't make sense, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to join up in my free trading Discord. I did drop this investment in here already when I'm recording this video, and as you can see, we've already got people, taking note of it and stuff. So make sure to join the Discord. Completely free, trading tips in there, all that good stuff. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.